is ready for Bowl Week. Kansas and Colorado State coming your way. In the last episode, you found out what bowl game we're in. In this episode, we are playing the bowl game against the Colorado State Rams. Come in at our offense absolutely destroying people, but our defense is one of the lowest in the nation. Come in at 7-5, 4-5 in the Big 12. Colorado State coming in at 7-5 and 4-4 in the Midwest Conference. So the thing we're going to look forward to today is we're going to make sure that we keep their offense down while trying to keep our defense off the field. So we're going to want to run it a lot. We're going to try to run the time off that clock. We want to make sure that we don't give their offense time to score. It is a little bit different playing a Midwest Conference opponent because the Big 12 offenses are loaded. Offenses can score anytime, anywhere, any different which way. It's almost impossible to stop Big 12 offenses from rolling. Let's send it out to the New Mexico Bowl where Kansas plays Colorado State.
Hi everybody, Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. A live look at Albuquerque, and don't think that altitude won't play tricks on you now. You got to have some conditioning. You got to have some resiliency now if you want to come out with a victory in the New Mexico Bowl. That's going to do it for us. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming right at you. Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I are back at halftime.
We're in Albuquerque, a perfect setting as we get ready to bring you a great college football matchup. It's the New Mexico Bowl. Kansas has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening
New Mexico Bowl underway. Kansas versus Colorado State, hoping KU can do well on defense. We struggle on defense this year. It is because we play Big 12 opponents, but we're hoping we can get the win here. Colorado State starting off strong, almost to midfield already. Miles, one of the biggest guys we got on our team, looking. Levette's going to get the ball. 4th and 1, so not able to get the first down on 3rd and 16. So Kansas get them out of the end zone. Colorado State going to try a field goal. It's up and no good off of the crossbar. So Colorado State not able to get on the board first. So Kansas's defense holding strong so far. Let's see how the offense does. Bourbon with the ball right up the middle. Easy on the option read. You know Kansas loves to run that option. And Heaps and the running backs run it so well. Heaps back here, throwing to Chase on the right side, 20 yards. Not sure he actually got in bounds, but a beautiful catch anyways. Let's see if he gets his feet down in bounds. It does look like he was in bounds.
From the 12-yard line.
Mills out with an injury. He might be out a few quarters, so let's see how our offense runs without him. Heaps looking at Chase in the right side over here. He's going to throw it to Chase. Chase able to come down with it for the touchdown pass. Got that single coverage over there where Chase is running the route to the edge of the end zone. So perfect play call, perfect throw by Heaps, and a beautiful catch by Chase. Amazing pitch and catch. Now to defense. Kansas trying to stop him. Alexander going to get a hole right up the middle. So Kansas defense so far bending but not breaking. Here's another long field goal for Colorado State. They missed one earlier. This one is up. And he hits the crossbar again, so no make. So 2 field goals up, both of them hitting the crossbar, and no points for Colorado State. So again, the Kansas defense bending but not breaking.
Kansas up 7 points.
KU's next drive. Heaps back to throw, finds Pearson over the middle. Pearson, our main guy for our wide receiver core, had a great season, a great career, wanting to finish that off with a great bowl game. Bourbon going to get the toss to the left, and he's in for the touchdown. They are not able to stop him. So a 2-yard run for Brandon Bourbon gets in the end zone. So right now, Mills not really being missed on the offensive side. 14-0. Colorado State looking to get on the board again after missing those 2 field goals. Alexander with a nice run to the left side for 17 yards. They got it down in the red zone now. Kansas defense not able to stop him, and Alexander, most of the drive was just running the ball with Alexander, and he gets it to the right side and in for the touchdown. So Kansas's defense was bending, but now they're breaking, giving up 7 on the rushing touchdown from Colorado State. The kickoff, Mills back in from the injury. He's going to return this one to the left side. He's going to find a hole. He's going to wiggle through the hole, miss a few guys. Is he gone? It looks like he might be gone for a touchdown. Albert Mills, 101 yards. Sadly to say, but that's not his longest kick return of his career, and he's only a sophomore. Absolutely unbelievable from Mills. Just absolutely crazy what he's done this year as his freshman year. Yes, he is a freshman, and that means we're going to have him back for next year. Can't wait for next year. But first, the bowl game. Got to finish it out. Colorado State driving 3rd and 11 on their side of the field. Let's see if our defense can make a stop. The throw to the left side, Cartwright catching it. Cartwright, a big catch there, 28 yards. He's got 4 receptions on 64 yards already at a tight end. Our linebacker's just not able to keep up with him. As you can see here, he just outruns the coverage of the linebacker, and the safeties were not playing up far enough. So 3rd and 10, already in the red zone. Grayson back to throw. He's going to find Williamson over the middle, and he's going to run it in for a touchdown. So Colorado State answering back with a touchdown of their own. That's going to make the score 21-14. Kansas with the lead in the Alamo Bowl and the New Mexico Bowl.
It's 3rd down.
1:03 left. 3rd and 5. Heaps looking, targeting Mundine in the middle. Mundine not open. He goes deep. Is he going to be deep enough? It will be caught by Pearson. Shoestring tackle by the defender, bringing Pearson down. Looking for the tight end over the middle, but just launching it deep, hoping for the best. And Pearson, as he's done all year, with a big catch and gain. That gets us down to the 19-yard line. 32 seconds left in the half. Heaps looking to the right for Chase, knocked down, so not able to get the first down there. 28 seconds left, kicking the field goal to put Kansas up 24-14.
3 points. 2nd down. We're halfway through, and it's been a good one. Jayhawks with a 10-point lead.
Coming out of halftime, again, we're trying to run up the score, basically. We got 2 possessions to where we could score, and they can't. Pearson trying to make that easily another touchdown pass there, but 105 yards for him right now. 2nd and 12. Heaps back to throw again. Finding Chase over the middle. Chase trying to outrun the defense, not going to do so, but a huge first down for the Kansas offense. So Kansas offense showing up, doing exactly what they've done all year, and Bourbon getting in for another rushing touchdown. That's number 2 for him on the day, and Kansas taking a 31-14 lead with 3:52 in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 7, Grayson back. Kansas defense trying to stop him. He's going to get the sack on the right side. A huge sack at a pivotal moment by Tyler Holmes. First sack of the game, and Colorado State going to have to punt it. 4th and 15, and you know what happens with kick returns and punts. Mills can make you pay. Going to get to the right side. A spin move there. Huge return for Mills, setting Kansas's offense up in a great position. The triple option play, Kansas's favorite. Heap's going to keep it, pass it back to Bourbon. Is Bourbon fast enough to get in the end zone? He is. So Bourbon with 3 rushing touchdowns on the day. Another big day for Kansas offense. You know they can put up a lot of points quickly. It's whether or not their defense can hold offenses to small points. And so far, they're doing a great job. Kansas up 38-14. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Heaney covering, not able to cover everyone, and Williamson with the catch down the middle, ending the third quarter. Colorado State looking to score. 6:10 on the clock. Kaufman on the left side catches it. You're going to get it down to the 2-yard line. Colorado State 2 yards from scoring. First and goal. Grayson back, not finding anybody. Finally finding Hansley over the middle, just standing in the end zone. And a touchdown for Colorado State. They're wanting to go for 2-point conversion. Defense trying to make a stop here. He's going to run it right up the middle. Nobody even trying to stop him. So 22-38 is the score. Kansas gets the ball, just trying to run out the clock. Heap's going to pitch it to Mills. Mills with that speed. Is he gone? Can he be caught by number 23? And no, he cannot. Another rushing touchdown for that Kansas offense. This time, Albert Mills, 25 yards to the house. He's an exciting freshman. Absolutely crazy. Just coming in, making an impact right away. And him and Pearson, definitely the players of the year for Kansas. And just like that, 3:40 left in the game. Kansas trying to run out the clock here. Heap's going to find Pearson over the middle. Pearson, huge gain there. Kansas Jayhawks rubbing the score in now. 12-16 for Heaps, 256 yards. And that 1 touchdown pass. Pearson leading that wide receiver core. Clock running. First and goal. Heaps back to throw. This one's going to be thrown to the right side. Intercepted by James. Looking for Pearson in the end zone. Not going to happen. But an interception by Colorado State defense, bringing back the ball the other way. 3:07 in the game. Grayson back to throw. Kansas' defense trying to get something going here. Cartwright catches it to the right side. Gain of 20. So Colorado State pushing right down the field. Grayson back to throw. Heaney covering the middle. Kaufman going to catch it on the right side. 17 yards, and Colorado State keeps moving. 4th and 1. If it's any time for the defense to show up, this is it. 4th and 1. Got to stop them here. The throw to the right side going to be caught by Jones, another tight end. So Colorado State using their tight ends very, very frequently. Kansas defense still not able to stop Colorado State, and that's something that we're wanting to change next year. But now the defense steps up. Greg Allen on the left side with the interception. 1:45 left in the game, and that is going to be the game, hopefully. Taking the knee with 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kansas wins the game 45-22 with a win in the New Mexico Bowl. Congratulations, Kansas. Enjoy it. Not the best of years. We expected a little bit better of a record and season, but not a bad season for your Kansas Jayhawks in the second year of our rebuild.
They played the better game today and should be very happy about the win.
Here's a look at today's player of the game. For the Jayhawks, they win another one late in the season, giving them an 8-5 record. And for Colorado State, they go to 7-6 on what has been an average season.
So Heaps coming out, throwing 12 of 17 for a touchdown and that interception late in the game for passer rating of 204. Albert Mills, 134 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, 75 yards on that long run. Bourbon with 3 touchdowns with only 45 yards running for him. 8 attempts. Heaps, 7 attempts for negative 17, all of those being sacks. Going to the receiving, Brad Chase, 7 receptions, 113 yards, and that touchdown. And then Tony Pearson with 4 receptions, 139 yards, and no touchdowns for him. But a great season from our senior Tony Pearson. We are going to miss him a lot. Going to the defensive side, we didn't do great. I mean, Miles showed up, McDonald showed up, kind of the usual. Greg Allen with an interception late in the game to seal the victory. So Allen finally getting in the mix there. But our defense, again, is not something that has played great for us all year. Not something that we definitely need to be better. Our defense has got to be better. And then again, a kick return by Mills. Obviously, basically he's the reason we got to where we got this year. Was because of Mills, was because of the freshmen, because of Pearson. All of them together made us who we were this year to finish the season 8-5 and a bowl victory. Going to the statistics overall, we did pretty well, pretty much led every single category. We did give up that red zone where we gave up the interception, so not able to finish 100% there. But overall, really great game. Could not be happier with the New Mexico Bowl win. We're going to add that to our trophy case. Isn't the best trophy to get, but we're happy with it. Tony Pearson setting a new 2014 record for the most receiving yards in a season. He had 1632. The previous record was 1407. So congratulations to Tony Pearson. You know how he's done this year. You know how he's done. And last year, he set the season record with 20 reception touchdowns. This year, he beats it again with 22. He also sets the record for the most receiving touchdowns in a career at 42. The original was 31. So 2 great seasons for Tony Pearson, setting those records. We're going to fly through the rest of the bowl games after we beat Colorado State. Looks like Air Force got the victory. Looks like Boise State beat North Carolina. Maryland able to knock off Houston. Troy winning to Tulane. Washington getting a win. South Dakota State win. All of these teams did pretty well. USC destroying Oklahoma State, which I don't know why Oklahoma State even got in there at 6-7 record, but they got in, destroyed by USC 28-7. Texas Tech losing to Michigan, another one of our Big 12 people losing. Oklahoma State losing earlier. Texas Tech losing there. Notre Dame able to beat UCLA. West Virginia losing to Stanford, so another Big 12 team falling. So the Big 12 seems to be 1-3 so far in their bowl games. They lost the Alamo Bowl to Stanford. Oklahoma winning their bowl game against Wisconsin in the Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl. So the Big 12 is 2-3 right now in bowl games. A big game, the Rose Bowl, Florida beating UL Lafayette. Lafayette came in undefeated on the season, but they ended up losing to Florida 42-21. So the hype of UL Lafayette was kind of different because people are like, no, this team is really good. They can play in big games. And showing there, they lost 42-21 against the big team of Florida. So not showing up exactly how they wanted, but they do finish the season 12-1. Texas getting the win over UCF in the Fiesta Bowl. Good for him. Texas A&M beating Iowa in the Sugar Bowl. Orange Bowl victory goes to Louisville 42-28. Cotton Bowl, K-State getting in and beating Tennessee 35-16. So coming back is the Big 12 teams are finally winning some games. And the BCS National Championship game is going to go to Ohio State. They beat Oregon in the National Championship 49-28. We're going to go ahead and look at how it went down. Looks like Ohio State basically just won from the beginning. Oregon scored the first touchdown of the game. Ohio State did score the next 2. Oregon with another one to tie the game 14-14 in the first quarter, but then not able to keep up after that. Oregon finishes the season at 13-1, and Ohio State finishes the season at 14-0. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button. I will try my best to continue to bring these out every Saturday, so if I do miss a Saturday, I apologize. But the plan is to be bringing college football to you every single Saturday until the football season is over. Till next time, Slacker out.